guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for the Superior Spider-Man issue 24. And before I start talking about this, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have a topic video this week, but it's not going to be right after these video reviews. It's actually been posted already, and that is my screenplay. So if you want to go check that out, me talking about my screenplay, my first screenplay, my experience, that'll be annotated. And of course I also have Comic Uno episode 27 on Dark Avenger Inc. And that is a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those comics. Okay, sorry. Stuff almost fell. Alright, Trish Out of Water, issue 3. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 700.4. Green Lantern New Guardians, issue 26. Daredevil, issue 34. Rogues Rebellion, issue 3. Animal Man, issue 26. Batman and Two-Face, issue 26. I almost said Batman and Robin. But if you want to go check out those exclusive comics, just go check out Comic Uno episode 27 in general. That'll be annotated. But let's talk about the Superior Spider-Man, issue 24. Really cool cover. Lots of detail, actually. We even see, like, the saliva of Venom over here. So really like the cover. And honestly, I've been really liking this Venom story arc overall so far. But let's see if I do like this issue. So there's a lot going on in this issue. We get to see who became the Venom in the last issue. Was Superior. It was a little confusing paneling-wise in issue 23, but it was Superior, and he's loving it. He has a lot of powers, so he's enjoying that. But we find out because Flash doesn't have Venom, he's been using these chemicals to control it, he could die in a couple hours. So he needs the Venom in his system to survive. So will he get Venom again, or will he die? I think there's definitely two options. I could see Flash dying, and I could also see him getting the Venom back. So I'm sure we're going to find more out with issue 25 with that, because there's a giant size issue next week. Or, I think in January actually comes out. But then we get to see even more story with Anna Marie, because Anna Marie calls Peter and says, "I'm upset. Aunt May hurt my feelings." I mean, don't talk to Aunt May. Don't tell Aunt May, but she hurt my feelings. So he's like, "Yo, Aunt May can't do that. I love you. I'm going to Aunt May." So he goes to Aunt May, and Aunt May's like, "I didn't mean hurt her feelings, you know, sweet old Aunt May, sweet old Aunt May." She's like, "I don't want her feelings. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry." Peter's just raging on her, and Mary Jane comes into the room, is like, "Peter, we need to talk." MJ comes in the room and says, "Alright, I know you've been acting different," and then he goes all venomized, and he's like, "Oh no, you're totally different. I gotta go get some help." So I can't think of the officer's name. I want to say her officer's name's Juan, but she comes in to actually try to find Peter. I guess she overheard the fight with Peter. And also, I guess, because of the whole Carly thing, she walks in to try to find Peter, and MJ does lie for Peter and say, "Oh, yeah, Spider-Man took him away. I don't know where he is." He's like, "Alright, well, you're technically not under arrest, but I need to talk to you." And MJ thinks she's under arrest. Like, "Can I at least get one phone call?" It's like, "You're not under arrest, but I do need your help." So MJ does call the Avengers and says, "This was an emergency number that Spider-Man gave me, and I need your help." So the Avengers are now, I guess, going to help with the whole Venom thing. And also we get to see a little bit more Green Goblin stuff, and we get to see that Carly is going to become a Goblin, because the Goblin Serum is pushed in her face by Green Goblin, and she might become a Goblin, just like her sister. I think her name's Lily, her sister, but I think they're, like, technically sisters, not really sisters. But yeah, that's what we got. A lot of stuff in this issue. Honestly, I really liked it. I really enjoyed this issue overall. I think I liked issues more when they focus on the supporting characters and less on Superior, because we forget about his arrogance. But I did love that scene with Aunt May, which I do want to talk about some parallels, I guess. Because when Superior finds out that Aunt May hurt Anna's feelings, he runs and doesn't care what he thinks really does to Aunt May. Aunt May could have a heart attack. Who knows? She's an old little lady. You don't scream at your mother. But Superior doesn't care because he loves Anna. And we gotta think of what Peter would do. Peter would never do that. Let's just say MJ and Aunt May weren't on good terms. He will never go scream at Aunt May's face. He loves Aunt May a little bit more than MJ. I'm gonna say that. Look at it one more day. And I think that's actually a really great parallel. Who did he save in the end? The marriage of MJ and Peter, or Aunt May's life? Aunt May's life. So obviously he cares a little bit more about Aunt May. But with Superior, the total opposite. He loves Anna Marie and doesn't really, I mean, he likes Aunt May, don't get me wrong, he likes it. I mean, he doesn't really have that much of a connection with Aunt May because that was Peter's connection. But he will do anything for Anna Marie. So I do like the parallels with that in this issue. MJ acting normal here. Finally, it took 24 issues, but she's acting a little normal here. Very happy to see that. Again, was it the strongest issue with Mary Jane? No. But at least she was acting semi-normal. It's like, oh, something's wrong with Peter. Let me do something. And it seems like she's going to be in the groove a little bit more, especially working with Officer One, I want to call her. I feel like that's her name. But she is working, and then calling the Avengers. I thought that was kind of cool. So we get to see some really good Mary Jane moments here. The Carly story, totally looking forward to what's going on with the Goblin Serum. I want to see what happens with Carly. I think she's going to be a humongous part with Goblin Nation. Really like what they're doing with the supporting characters. And also with the Flash stuff, I think we put that a little bit behind your mind once you're reading the issue. But I think with the next issue, we're going to find out if Flash survives. And if he gets to Venom, if he doesn't. And how we save Flash. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff that happened in this issue. You know, nothing totally explosive, nothing that blows your mind in this issue, but some really good points, and I think it was a good issue. So I'm going to give it 4.5. Also, art was great. In my opinion, I really do like Ramos's art. You can never say because it's two S's, so Ramos's art. Yeah, it's a little abstract, but I do like his art for this series, and I think it does fit Spider-Man. He's been doing the art for years now for this series, so if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I do like his art. I think it fits totally for this series. And I'm going to give this a 4.5. Really enjoyed this issue, especially the Mary Jane parts, and there's some interesting story coming here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. I'm totally excited for issue 25, the extended issue. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their end situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.